For 33 weeks, they've battled and fought.
For one thing, a chance to get here. The first ever
PGA Tour playoffs.
for the FedEx Cup.
FedEx Cup.
All the drama,
The passion,
the intensity,
multiply.
multiply.
As 144,
Becomes 120,
70,
30,
then 1
1. The FedEx Cup.
champion.
Welcome to Atlanta.
And the first ever PGA Tour playoff for the FedEx Cup.
The PGA Tour is proud to bring you the race for the 2007 FedEx Cup. Now, here is the 2007 Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola.
With the golf course made famous by Bobby Jones as the centerpiece, East Lake, once given up on, has been transformed into a thriving community. Credit for the layout goes to Tom Bendelow more than a century ago, remodeled by Donald Ross, and then in 1994 Reese Jones brought in to recapture that original Ross design. Imagine if Bobby Jones could see it today and learn that one man will walk away at week's end with $10 million. It is a warm, humid day here in Atlanta. Highlights from earlier round number 1. This is Tim Clark, a guy who gets the most out of his game. And this is at number 2 for birdie. One of those restricted greens, open only today, showing the rolling pretty nicely. Here again at number 3. Clark a couple of years ago had that good run at the Masters, so comfortable in Georgia. And so another birdie for Tim Clark. Now the current leaderboard brought to you by Titleist, the number 1 ball in golf. Clark out of the gates very quickly. Harrington, the Open champion. Villegas has been so solid during these PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup. Sink very comfortable on this golf course, has played it numerous times as a resident of Atlanta and a Georgia Tech graduate.
Mark Calcavecchia on the par 3 6th. Calc's the only man in the field from the first Tour Championship back in '87. With a birdie to go 1 under. Villegas now with 32 feet 11 inches for eagle on the par 5 9th hole. And Villegas goes on to tap in for birdie.
We'll head to the 11th, 180-yard par 3 today. Padraig Harrington has a chance to grab a share.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final starting time of the day. First on the tee from Windermere, Florida, Tiger Woods.
Well, he has 60 wins. It's hard to remember all of them, but he did capture the 1999 Tour Championship. Does that ring a bell? It was at Champions in Houston, Texas. He also has 3 runner-ups at East Lake, his last coming in '05.
Usually hits it in the right rough here, so let's see.
Well, this one's hooking, going up the very left side.
Oh, that's a different one. Oh, he's okay. Absolutely fine.
KJ Choi on the tee at number 2, 4-iron. That's a lot of club. 200-yard shot. Plays slightly down the hill. Oh, but he's gauged it beautifully. Choi about 5 feet underneath the hole.
Ready to play his second shot.
132 yards left to the hole on the second level of this green, just about 3 paces on top of a ridge.
Well, that'll be a full wedge. Well, not quite, but he'd better follow through. Watch this stick. Bonk. There you go.
At the second, KJ Choi up the hill for a 2. And what a nice one that is. So Choi gets to 1 under par.
Mark Calcavecchia on the 8th for birdie. And the horn signals inclement weather moving into the area. That means Calc's going to have to wait until play resumes. Calc is just 2 shots behind the leader, Tim Clark. And as rough weather moves out of the area, players are beginning to move back onto the course.
We go over to the 12th, and Tim Clark ready with his second shot here at the short par 4, just 391 yards. Whole location today over on the middle left-hand portion of the green. Tim likes to work the ball right to left. That's a good matchup. How about that shot? Putt for birdie here, Roger. What you call it, about 9 feet, something like that?
Oh, something like that. Maybe just a little bit more than that, but obviously very makeable. Putt that will move from his right to left some. And again, greens that were not overly fast to start with. Step meter 9.5 to 10, which is slower certainly than the players are used to seeing. And with these rains, you would think slower yet.
Well, no problem for Tiger Woods. A putt after a 2.5-hour rain delay.
Calcavecchia for a birdie. He had the putter on the way back. Gary Koch, when they blew the horn, he stopped.
Well,
comes back.
Nice way to come back. We move over to the 12th, and Tim Clark with a putt that we all like lengthwise, about 3 inches. Knocks that in. That moves him to 5 under par. We go back to the second. Tiger looking for a birdie start, Roger.
And this a downhiller from 15 feet or so, a little bit more maybe, breaker right to left. And I know there was concern, Gary, about rain and how these greens would handle rain. Certainly right now they look very good with the rainfall they had, kind of flattened out some spike marks and whatnot that had happened earlier. So from that standpoint, they look good. We'll just see how they take the traffic.
Oh, how about this start? Tiger Woods, birdie.
Tim Clark, 31st on the money list, but actually in the top 30 in the FedEx points.
Yeah, Murph, that's
race.
Interesting because
Yeah.
4 guys finished in the top 30 on the money list, but they're not here because they didn't finish in the top 30 in points.
Right.
Different twist, isn't it?
It is that. This man, when he went to this long putter, he really did himself a tremendous favor because he rolls the ball so well. I've noticed it many times watching Tim. The ball rolls. It doesn't bounce. And when you're on greens like these that can be a little bouncy, not as bad as we predicted, but that would be a tremendous asset. Well, he fires them in there too. They're going in with good speed.
Tiger Woods on the par 4 third hole to go 3 under. There's Tiger with his 3rd birdie in a row. And over to 15.
3rd shot on the way
Oh.
for, yeah.
Look at
Tidy little
that.
shot at that. And now back to Tim Clark, his 3rd shot at number 15.
So he's just got to try and land this with about 2 or 3 paces on the green, and it's all downhill to the pin. See what happens. There it goes. Rattle that. Oh, outrageous. What are you shooting, Sunshine?
Clark on the mark.
Oh. I think that was unexpected.
So Clark extends his lead to 4.
And one of our first looks at 18. Look at that, 236.
Finishing on a par 3.
Plenty of room. Go with a draw. Oh, hello. How good
Padre
is that?
Harrington with a chance to finish his round with 4 straight birdies.
Tiger Woods is third at the par 5 ninth. Nice little thump sound. That's what you're looking for when you play out of a bunker. And now live for the birdie putt, Roger.
Well, I would think from this distance it won't do much, but it could move a little bit to his right, I would think. I would want to hit it inside the left part of the hole with a little bit of speed on it.
Tiger Woods makes the turn at 4 under par.
For birdie to finish with 4 in a row. Wow, he's feeling it. A 4.332 finish for a back nine 29.
So with Harrington's 29 on the back nine, he finishes 1 shot behind Tim Clark, who ties the course record 62. Play's been called because of darkness, and we're going to pick back up when play resumes. Welcome back as round 1 play resumes. Tiger Woods for birdie at the 12th. Scott Verplank on 18 for 2. That puts him at 4 under. Sergio from the rough for birdie. And Tiger Woods at 14. Another birdie for him, and that takes him to 6 under par. And Tiger would stay at 6 under and finish with an opening round 64, tied for 3rd, trailing Tim Clark by 2. Round 1 is in the books, and round 2 is just getting started here at East Lake. Now let's go out to 4.
And Tiger's second. You heard Steve Williams say, be right there, and it was.
And we'll go to the 9th.
Woody Austin to reach 8 under par as well.
He's got about, I'm going to say 8 feet, and probably needs to start it just outside the left edge.
His putts are going in with very good speed. It would appear that he's on to the speed of these greens.
Now over to the tee at the 6th.
That's a good full 9, Nick, and right at it.
Everybody's at it, Jerry.
Tiger's 3rd shot from the bunker at the par 4 5th.
Yeah. Well, that's one way to get it to stop.
I guess he was a little careful on that one.
Oh, me. A little shrug of the shoulders. Sure, why not?
I don't know, Gary. Didn't Stricker do that to him last week?
Well, he did. That was at the 13th hole at Cog Hill. Made an awfully big swing there, Nick. Obviously hitting well behind the ball.
Yeah, just yeah. What you try and do here is really cup that left wrist. You know, really. You watch that, and then you can make a full swing. Good hard whack.
Yeah. I mean, the club was all the way back to parallel.
And it's amazing. All he was trying to do was hit the green there, Kelly. That's.
Just add that to the Tiger
right.
Woods highlight reel. He's got his own building that holds all the tapes. And that's Mickelson with a birdie of his own at 6. The 13th.
And Stuart Sink for birdie. Lives in Decatur. Georgia boy. Goes to 5 under.
So he's walking it off from all angles, Mark, the typical stalk.
Well, he is, and I really am amazed at how well these greens are putting today. I mean, given the big heat wave they had a few weeks ago, nearly lost the greens, and of course all the rain yesterday, but they're still quite smooth. Certainly not as bad as the players had expected.
7 putts through 5 holes for Tiger Woods in round 2. A staggering statistic, and he leads the field right now in putting average. I'm sure that doesn't surprise you.
Especially when he does that every time.
8 through 6. This is a chance to get to 9 under with that group. And that's 4 at the top. And there's a 2-shot separation to 5th place. And this is for 4 in a row for Tiger. I mentioned those birdies coming in bunches. Just a reminder that yesterday he opened his round with 3 straight birdies. And then on the back 9, he birdied 3 of 4 holes. And that occurred this morning. He teed off on number 12, made birdie there, birdie at 14, birdie at 15. And now this. Yeah, that just happened.
Just a brush in, isn't it?
This is Woody Austin, as you can see, 9 under par, 1 back of the lead of Tiger Woods for birdie at 13. It just creeps in, so Woody Austin joins Tiger Woods atop the leaderboard here in the 2nd round at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola.
Tiger Woods at the 8th for his 5th birdie in a row. That takes him to 11 under and gives him the outright lead.
Ready for the green light, going for it 2 at 15.
Well, hopefully you watch Carnoustie hit some fabulous long irons at corners, and he knows it's a good one.
Oh. And Nick, just put these last 5 holes into perspective for us if you can.
There's an air about him right now, isn't it? You know, the way he's playing, everything. I mean, this man has so much self-belief in himself and his game. He's obviously found something over the last couple of months where he's enjoying a soft, you know, on the technical side, on a softer follow-through. He changed that after Carnoustie, you know, and he had a much, you know, he's played so well at when he won the Bridgestone and then the PGA. And now, a couple of months on, he's just in a complete zone.
Eagle putt, Roger.
That's from 70 feet. 2 putts for 29.
This one's got some speed to it.
Look at it.
28.
Oh, come on. How about 1 putt for 28? Well, that's 11 putts on the front 9. He's had 5 putts in the last 6 holes.
Tiger Woods shoots a 28 on the front 9 here at the East Lake Golf Club. The best 9 holes in Tiger Woods' professional career.
Sergio needs a little accuracy here for an eagle. Done. Garcia moves to 7 under, 5 back of the lead held by Tiger Woods.
Birdie putt of KJ Choi at the 17th. This downhill will move a little bit to his right. Just to get him to -8. Tiger looks like in a bit of trouble at the 16th. Potentially could get him a couple of shots closer. Yeah. Beautiful putt. That from 17 feet, right in the center of the cup.
At 15, Adam Scott for birdie. And you got to be wiping the sweat off your brow on that one, because guys are just attacking this hole. Eagles are happening almost as frequently, it seems, as birdies. Sergio Garcia for birdie at 18. Let's see if the weight affected him at all.
That's significant. I mean, 8 under. Go, go, go.
Oh,
yes.
Serge.
That's well in there. 5th place.
So Sergio Garcia finishes with a 64. And after shooting 28 on the front 9, Tiger finishes with a 63, giving him a 3-shot lead going into the 3rd round. Welcome back to the East Lake Golf Club here in Atlanta, Georgia. Under bright blue skies, no rain in sight, we bring you the third round of the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola and the final leg of the FedEx Cup. And now let's check out the opening leaderboard. Tiger Woods sits comfortably atop with a 3-shot lead and in great position to capture the inaugural FedEx Cup.
At the 6th, very scary shot for these guys today. Zach Johnson.
I guarantee we have one of these little hold-off follow-throughs here. Oh, he actually gave it some release to turn it back. Likes it. No, he more than. Oh, we're going to get a 1.5.
And Woody Austin coming in from the right side here, Roger.
Just off the edge of the fairway here in the intermediate cut, 127 to the hole, uphill into the wind, hole set in the back left, just over a little ridge in the green.
This is like shooting fish in a barrel for these superstars.
And Woody, one of the best ball strikers you'll find on tour.
And Zach Johnson for what looks to be an easy birdie, but it wasn't the case when he was standing on 6T. One heck of a 2.
Big tee shot, only 95 yards left here.
Did he hit it hard enough?
He's going to have to carry it past the hole, you would think.
Come on.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Well, it's about the only thing he hasn't done so far is hole out on a par 4.
Nice shot, Tiger.
193-yard par 3, Zach Johnson, who was 4 under.
Uphill, par 3 with a 6-iron. 4-iron, I mean. 4-iron is semi-blind green. Oh, man, Zach.
Yeah, and all of a sudden he's catching fire. 4 birdies in the opening 9 and a chance for another one there as we go back to the 4th.
This from 121 now, just a little bit of a wedge. Just kept the flight of the ball down. Good looking shot.
Easy swing. Super shot. And Zach Johnson, he likes to play in Georgia.
Yeah, he
Won
does.
the Masters, a couple of tournaments at Sugarloaf. This for his 6th birdie of the day. He knew it.
Back to Tiger at the 4th.
Good pace, took all the break out of that one.
Cal trying to make it 3 for 3 and birdies at the 6th here this week. And that one looked good, and it drops in the bottom, and Calc moves to 11 under within 4.
What a nice 2. Wow. This is a hole that you just love to make 3, so that's a full shot plus that he picked up on the field.
We're at the 14th, and Zach Johnson for birdie. Number 7 for the day. So we've got low one going here. There you see birdie 3 and 4 and 7 and 9 and 11 and 13 and 14.
It's going low, Murph.
And Calc has a chance to go lower. This to get to 12 under within 3 of Tiger. Yeah. One for the old guys here.
And Sergio for a birdie. Nice right to left breaker.
What do you call a birdie out of a bunker? There it is.
Minus 10.
Zach Johnson, 2nd shot from 224 at the par 5 15th, which they have just been feasting on.
How many under is he right here?
He is 7 under as he came to this 15th, Johnny.
Wow.
And so eagle possibilities for Zach at 15, and here is what he did. This to get to 9 under on his round.
So he's looking at 61 right now.
Yes.
And he might get a couple birdies
couple
for
of
59.
birdies, and he goes sub 60.
Back to 9.
And Sergio Garcia's 2nd shot here at the long par 5. He has driven it down there a long way, Johnny. Just 254 yards downhill, downwind.
Yeah, that's a beauty there. That's really good.
So he'll have an eagle putt. Now Calcavecchia is to get it to 13 under within 1 of Woods.
Just moves a little right, huh, Gary?
Just a titch. Yes, Calcavecchia. Beautiful outward 9 of 4 under par 31. Moves him to 13 under. And, just a gentle break right to left, Johnny. Very makeable.
Yeah, I went out earlier and read this putt. It's not a hard putt. Just like you say, it's just a cruiser to the left.
Just over 26 feet, according to shot length.
Maybe breaks about 6 inches.
Got a chance. Oh, man, what a good putt.
This is a very big shot right here,
yes,
folks.
it is. Zach Johnson, second out of the fairway bunker, Mark.
201 yards, ball a little above his feet. Play it back and try and hit a draw into this hole location.
Hit a low one, huh?
Yeah, that ball was sitting down a little bit, Johnny.
And this could
this
chase
is a good
back.
shot.
Yes, the hole's cut in the back center of the green. Look at this shot.
He's gonna have a chance for 59 if he makes that. Got to birdie the last hole, but it gives him a chance.
Yep, he's got to go birdie, birdie, but he's got
what a
shot.
That was a shot of the day right there, I think.
At 12, Hunter Mahan for birdie. And he is in double digits under par.
All right, over at 17. Big, big putt for Zach Johnson, Mark.
Well, Gary, I'm going to say right in the 4-foot range, a little bit downhill, and it will turn a little to his left. Not too much, though.
There's a lot of pressure on him right now. He knows where he's at. And that's
yes. All right, 10 under par for the day.
All right, over at 10, Calc for another birdie. Why not?
1960s have been shot, 19 of them, and of course he's thinking of 2 here. See if he can make a good swing. It's going out to the right. Is it going to come back?
It's heading right, trying to come back, Johnny.
And he wants it to get up.
That's too bad, but you never know. That's not the most difficult bunker shot in the world, but a lot of pressure on him.
Now at the 11th, Garcia for birdie.
Look at this. Yeah.
They're all going in.
And back to 18 and Zach Johnson from the bunker.
Sweet shot.
Remember, Tiger had a 5-shot lead at one point today.
Boy, what a great sound that shot made. Just the nicest thump.
Good looking shot here.
That was just so pure. It's a good up and in.
A 60 for Zach Johnson. Just the 23rd round of 60 or lower in PGA Tour history. Mark Calcavecchia is second.
Easy little hole. Look at that interesting finish with both elbows far apart and just stiffs it.
Oh.
A lot of spin. Puts a lot of spin on the ball.
Tiger.
This putt may go a little left. Woody Austin has already missed his birdie attempt.
Yeah, he's playing outside right. There we go. That's center. He makes more putts dead center than anybody maybe ever.
Tiger pushes it to 16 under. Mark Calcavecchia to get back within 1 of Tiger.
Not too much break here. It's a real flat around this hole. Hope he doesn't play it to break outside the hole. Yeah.
Just birdie after birdie after birdie.
He's putting the pressure on Tiger.
Yes, he is.
For the Tour Championship win.
Hunter 15 to get to 12 under.
And he's looking at 65 right now if he just pars in. So we're seeing a ton of rounds sub 65.
And back to Tiger at 14.
143 left of the hole here, Murph.
Just people everywhere. He can really light the place up with this one.
This is the spot for that trap draw.
That was what it was. He likes
He's
it.
playing. Good looking shot here.
And Tiger would go on to birdie from there.
Well, over at 15, Calcavecchia getting ready for an eagle try here, which could tie him with Tiger Woods.
He's got just inside 18 feet down the hill, so it'll be a little on the quick side. And it may want to turn a little to his right. Not much, though.
Well, there's been 13 eagles at this hole, so why not one more? Oh, and that was absolutely in the heart.
See if he takes the low line, as he calls it.
Oh, yeah, nicely done. Just the third birdie here at 16 all day.
A fist pump.
Yeah. The lead now 3. Up at 17, Garcia, a lengthy putt for birdie 3. This one will be turning to his left, especially as he gets near the hole.
Sergio.
Oh, yeah! Sergio. That moves Sergio to 14 under. He's 6 under on his round today.
And Sergio would finish his round at 6 under. But Zach Johnson's 60 moved him to solo 4th. And going into the final round, Tiger Woods stands atop the leaderboard with a 3-shot advantage over Mark Calcavecchia.
Welcome to the final round of the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. The 11:50 starting time. First from Nashville, Tennessee, Brandt Snedeker.
Snedeker, the only rookie to make it into the final tournament of the FedEx Cup out of Vanderbilt, winner at Greensboro, and the first to tee off in the final round. Oh, a nice start to that final round, too. A beautiful day for our final round here at the East Lake Golf Club, where Bobby Jones began his career. And a century later, Tiger Woods makes his mark in history, moving toward the first ever FedEx Cup. His play has been top-notch, averaging 8 birdies per round, scores of 64, 63, 64, including his second round frontside 28. Tiger Woods stands ready to claim his 4th victory in 5 starts, a master of the game. Tiger Woods is ready to win the first ever FedEx Cup. And as Tiger heads to the first, let's go out to the action.
KJ Choi, 176 yards left at the 453-yard par 4.
With a tough stance on.
Yeah, and how about this? Oh,
look at that mud on that ball.
Tiger at 6 with a 6-iron.
All right, up on the green, Mark Zach Johnson going for 2 in a row.
Really good chance here for Zach. Garcia's already missed his.
Not much break, Mark?
No.
2 in a row for him. And Johnny, you alluded to it earlier. Of the 22 previous players who shot 60 or lower on the tour, the lowest round anyone has followed it up with is a 64 by Mark Calcavecchia. We'll see what Zach turns in today. Now Tiger with the closest shot at 6 today, just 2.5 feet.
Tiger's getting with it now, I think. 1 over par right now for the day.
Until now, first birdie.
Usually the ball likes to break away from your shadow. See how the sun's to the right, likes to go towards the sun a titch.
Started left edge, very nice. Good read and good speed.
And you can see where he is looking. He's looking way left. That's one reason why people are not birding this hole. Unless you're down there by KJ Choi putting that way, you're probably not going to make it. This probably breaks 20 inches.
And who knows how big this putt's going to be, depending on how Mickelson finishes up in the back nine here in that race for the second spot.
Yes. Sort of an Oakmont Augusta National putt. He looks good.
Yes! So Stricker puts 6 under on the board.
How about that putt?
Roger, I don't think there's a whole lot in it, is there?
I wouldn't think so. I really didn't get a good peek at it because the timing was kind of staggered with Tiger walking to the green and Calcavecchia having laid up, so I couldn't get over there. But from my notes, I think shouldn't do much at all, really, if it hit firmly from here.
Well, got a chance. Oh, yes! Falls in the back door.
That's Calc's version of Tiger's 16th at Augusta.
He bogeyed 13. Mickelson bogeyed 13. Real close there. He makes that birdie, and so did Phil. Hit an excellent second shot here. So they both bogey 13, but back with a birdie there.
And he's having a good round. It's 3 under today.
And that round finished up with a nice birdie at 18. 4 under 66 for Camilo.
Yeah, that's nice for Camilo.
Stewart Cink for birdie. The hometown Atlantan here.
Coming up that ridge to the top there, and it moves right. Looks pretty darn good.
And Cink gets some loud applause.
Tiger now, Roger.
155 left to the hole. Knocking it down. Playing a little trap draw, moving just left of the hole.
And excellent right there. We may get to see our second birdie of the day, and would you doubt that he can make that?
For birdie at the par 5, Vijay Singh.
Tiger at 13.
Just incredible stuff. One birdie all day, and Tiger makes it number 2. He has got it going.
Back to 15.
Zach Johnson, this will be a great up and down. All right, so the battle for second heats up. Johnson takes it over right now from Calcavecchia.
Tiger now, Roger.
112. 101 to the front. Again, this is open season right here, isn't it?
Oh, he did this yesterday and just electrified the whole area.
This one right at it.
Ah, that's beautiful. Time and time again.
Look at the scoring average today. Just about 2.5 shots higher than it was yesterday. All at around the 67 and change mark the first 3 rounds, and boom. 70 plus today. Now Tiger for his birdie at 15. Sergio, excuse me. He makes a putt to 14.
Tiger for birdie.
Well, this has the look at 2000, doesn't it, guys? When he won by 15 at the U.S. Open, by 8 at the British Open. He's got an 8-shot lead. 17.
Padraig Harrington's third shot here at the par 4 drove it in the right fairway bunker, unable to reach the green. This a moment ago. And this guy is good with that club.
Calcavecchia, Roger.
Well, he's gotten it up and in from bunkers 4 out of 5 times this week. Was in one bunker earlier today, did not get that one up and in, but same thing, not much green to work with here. Going to have to land this just on or in the fringe. Landed in the fringe. That was classic there. Beautiful.
We go over to 17.
And Hunter Mahan second, 153 yards. He's tied for 5th at the moment.
What do you think of that swing, Gary?
Boy, very solid, Johnny, and it has produced some great play this summer, hasn't it? Got his first win at Hartford, and now going to be playing on the President's Cup team. As we go back to 15.
Well, there's a little bit of a spine that comes in from the back left portion of the green. His ball is on that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's right on that.
I'm thinking it might come off a little bit left at the start and then be pretty straight after that.
I guess it should go a little right. That was a very short backswing.
And grabbed an edge.
It was always right, but boy, it hung in there a long time. I mean, it
looked
was
like it was going just slow enough to drop in.
Yeah, I mean, you started it, it looked like right center, and I thought it was going to go a little right, and it did just a titch, but could have got in.
So now he needs 3 birdies in a row at 16, 17, and 18. For the record, with a birdie here, he moves into 11th, or into 8th, I should say, projected 11th. And there's that birdie. 16 under, tie for second with Zach Johnson. And so movement continuing below Tiger.
If Ogilvy's third, he was in the left rough and unable to reach the green. Oh, going for that super high soft one, lands it right on the downslope. Look at this. These guys are good at the recovery shots, that's for sure. And Roger, we have yet to see a birdie here today. Can the man do it?
Yes, he can. That's from 163. Whether he will or not is another question. He likes it.
Well, right in there hole high, controlling the distance with his irons beautifully this week. And Johnny, that's what he did so well back in 99, 2000.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
Sergio finishing up at 18.
You know, all in all, 70 for where he drove it and not making many putts. It was a pretty darn good round.
That after the back-to-back 64s, which got him into the second to last group. So this is a big little finisher here for Johnson to post 15 under with Calcavecchia behind him, the only other guy that can threaten him for second place or solo second.
What's this, Mark?
Well, I think it's just inside right, Johnny. But he wants to be firm with it, otherwise it'll die fast.
He's been the biggest mover here in Atlanta.
And his birdie putt is from 16 feet. And Roger, as I mentioned, we have yet to see a birdie today. This will be the last chance.
See if he can make a profit out of me.
Finally, we have a birdie at 16, and Tiger goes to 24 under par.
He's got you covered, Raj.
Taking care of you.
Just one group left on the golf course. Tiger and Calc.
It's a perfect Calcavecchia flag stick there in the back right. See if he can pull it off. Going with the 2-iron.
He has gone right all 3 previous times here. Not this time.
That's a good shot.
Tiger Woods on the final hole of the first ever PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup.
Well, just trying to get it on the green, and he'll probably knock it stiff. Great distance control all week with those irons, like Gary Koch said.
Well, Tiger's not going to threaten the all-time lowest 72-hole totals in PGA Tour history, but this has been one of his finest acts of his career. I think it's safe to put the name on the FedEx Cup.
Well, Tiger has had 28 birdies so far this week. That ties matching his best 72-hole total on tour. He did that in the 2006 British Open, so that's another sort of mark. If he can make this putt, he can break that.
This is watching an athlete. Like, and you can honestly say that we're never going to see anybody like this in our lifetime.
The gallery loves that. I meant to say Buick Open, not British Open 2006, by the way.
But you dangle a carrot out there, a first ever FedEx Cup at stake, and he's the guy that goes after it and gets it.
That's fun. Lucky to see it.
Builds his career around major championships, and then he's able to summon up his game in this stretch. He took off the first week, but look at the last 3 weeks. The second, nearly won in Boston. Mickelson played brilliantly to pick up the win at the TPC Boston, but then he's going to win in Chicago. He's going to win here going away. I mean, they just can't stay with him.
He's going to take his season earnings to $10,867,000. Just $38,000 shy of the single season record set by VJ in 2004, when VJ won all those tournaments.
He needs a par here to match the 3rd lowest 72-hole score in PGA Tour history. And that would tie Mike Suchak 257 in the 1955 Texas Open. So if he's able to get par here, only Mark Calcavecchia and Tommy Armour's totals of 256 and 254 would be the only 72-hole totals in tour history better. Here's Calc.
There's a little left. It's slow. And this is for second place all by himself. Uh-oh. That is not. That went off in his hands.
And so Zach Johnson could have solo second, and we talked about what that means. Again, a $710,000 difference for Zach Johnson.
Tell you what, he's got to be a little careful here. You could 4-putt this, Roger.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get too frisky now that you're behind the hole. That's for sure.
Yeah, now he's got where he's got to ask himself, do I just baby it down and play a bunch of break, or do I hit it firmly left center inside left? Trying to get out of Tiger's way, but there's a lot at stake for Calc. That was a good up and in on the last hole, though, Roger, for Mark.
That was like stealing.
Yeah,
after that tee shot, that was just like stealing.
And the second shot also. So, yeah, this is a tough putt to make. You see that grip he's been using? Putts with the middle finger, basically. Yeah.
So Cal ties Johnson for second at 15 under. So that means Zach Johnson settles for 7th in the FedEx Cup points list, and Calcavecchia 8th. So Zach Johnson's got $700,000 in the bonus payout, and Mark Calcavecchia $600,000.
That's a big old swinger to the right. This will be the most birdies ever made in 72 holes. You can knock this in.
So Tigers lead by 8. Should be an 8-shot win. Only the U.S. Open, the Masters, and a couple of other tournaments, he's won by more shots. Tiger Woods makes it a clean sweep in Atlanta.
This concludes the PGA Tour's coverage of the race for the inaugural FedEx Cup and of the 2007 Tour Championship from East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia.